Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and I'm very excited to have all of you here today in my channel. Thank you so much for clicking this video and for letting me show you how you can make this beautiful poncho, this crossed poncho. You won't believe how easy it is. Look at the back. I decorated with fringes in the bottom and with this beautiful flower in the front. It's very simple and beautiful, and you will have the freedom to decorate it and make it like you want. Also, if you want, you can make it open or only like a shawl, but you will decide. Okay, here I will give you all my secrets and tips and also the material list to start, right? So before we start, I invite all of you to subscribe and to share this video if you like. Thank you so much, and let's start with the step by step. Well, to start with this poncho, we are going to make a long strip of chains that goes all around our shoulders. I'm going to use this material that it's a medium weight yarn material, it's number 4, and I will use 250 grams in pink. I will use the hook of number 3.5 millimeters or number 4 according how you crochet. If you crochet a bit loose, well, I suggest that you use the hook of number 3.5 millimeters. This strip of chains must cover part of your shoulders and also part of your chest, okay, so it will fall in front. I will make in my case and for my size 200 chains, but I think that this size will be perfect for any size. Well, 200 chains will measure 1 meter and 50 centimeters, okay, so you can take it as a reference. Well, we are going to make 3 chains more, 1, 2, and 3. We are going to count 1, 2, 3, and in the fourth, we are going to start making the first double crochet. And like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. At the end, we must have 200 double crochets, okay? At the end of the row, and when you finish to make the 200 double crochet, we will go up with 3 chains. Then we will skip one space, and next to it we are going to continue with the second double crochet. We will take both parts of the chain. Remember, when you insert the hook, then we are going to come back and insert the hook where we skipped before, you see? And right there make a double crochet. This stitch is called cross stitch, but please let me know how in your country it is called. So again, we are going to skip one, make a double crochet, yarn over, and then we are going to come back to the stitch that we escape. So like this is how we are going to continue the whole row, crossing the stitches, the double crochets, right? So again, okay, I will continue with you, and well, basically this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Well, and at the end we are going to finish the row making a last double crochet. Okay, remember that we have as a base 200 stitches, right? So now we have 100 crosses, so you must have this number 2. Okay, so here turn around and we will go up with 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. And now we are going to make 1 double crochet in each stitch. So we are going to repeat this series. We are going to make first 1 row with double crochet, 1 in each stitch, and in the next row we are going to make the cross stitch, the one that we have just made, right? So like this we are going to continue repeating this series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 series, and I finished making 1 row of double crochet. So I will give you the centimeters so you can take as a reference. So we have wide 21 centimeters, okay? Well, so now that we have this, I'm going to show you the second part of this beautiful poncho. Well, now for the second part of the poncho, we are going to make the Salomon's knot. Remember that the Salomon's knot secret is that we must keep the same distance with all the stitches. So pull take one, insert the hook right here, taking only the back part of the stitch, this thread, bring them through and make a single crochet. Again, pull, yarn over, take one, take the back part of the chain right here. Okay, this is like if we're a chain, right? Take the back part only and make a single crochet. So then we will count 1, 2, and then the third single crochet. Okay, as you could see, each Salomon's knot has 2 legs. So again, pull, take one, take the back part of the first leg and make a single crochet. Again, pull, and as you could see, the secret, as I told you, is to keep the distance with all the legs. So then skip 2 and in the third single crochet. So this will be the stitch of the second part of the poncho. Also in the single crochets, try to make them a bit tight, okay, to mark more the Salomon, and you will tell the difference. It will look beautiful. So well, like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Okay, at the end of the row you will have something like this, right? So now turn around and we are going to go up like this, just making half of the Salomon. Remember that each Salomon has 2 legs, so we are only going to make this part, only one to go up, okay? So pull and try to pull at the same distance. Remember that that's the secret. Okay, bring them through, insert the hook in the back part of the chain and single crochet, and insert your hook right in the top of the first Salomon that we have and make a single crochet. Again, pull, and now we are going to make the complete Salomon with 2 legs, right? We just made the half just to go up. So like this is how we are going to continue for the rest of the stitch, and we will insert the hook right in the middle of the last Salomon that we made in the last row, right there where we made the single crochet. Well, and like this, how I show you how we are going to start by making just the half of the Salomon, we are going to reduce one each side, okay? Also, every time that you turn around and you start a new row, you are going to make this, and you will see how you are going to reduce. Okay, remember that also a secret is to always keep with the same distance when you pull, and when you make the single crochet you are going to tie a bit. I will continue making more rows, and at the end I will tell you how many I made. Well, I did continue and I count the rows and I made 15 rows, and as you could see, each side I reduce, here one and in the other side one. Okay, if you follow the steps that I told you, you must have something like this. I will stop, and at the end I will decorate with fringes. I will show you how I will decorate it, but if you don't want to, you can leave it like this, and then I will show you how we can make the flower of the front to decorate, but this is up to you. And also how we are going to cross it. To make the fringes I use a small book, but you can use a cardboard, a notebook or so to make them. Okay, I will show you how. Well, look, to make the fringes I will use this book that has 21 centimeters of long, so I will make the fringes like this. Remember that in previous videos I have teach you how to make them, so you can go to them and um, learn how, okay? But it's so easy. Then I will show you how we are going to make this flower or this bottom. I will make one with you, and then how I made the rest. Okay, so let's continue and see you to make this bottom. Okay, so I will show you how we are going to make the bottom. So with one thread and with our hook, we are going to use 2 colors, okay, pink and white. So well, now that we are here with the pink, we will make 5 chains. Then we are going to close in circle like this. We are going to slip one. We will take both threads And now we will go up with one chain and we will insert the hook right inside and make a single crochet. And we are going to make as many as we need, okay? If you are going to make 2 brooches and you want to have them the same, you want to have these bottoms look exactly the same, well, I suggest that you count them, how many single crochets you will make inside and like this. But if you don't, if you are only going to make one, just keep making more until you have this bottom puffy and full with only single crochet, okay? I will show you like this. The first row we are going to slip one to close, but then we are going to continue, okay? And right inside we are going to insert the hook in the center and we will continue making single crochet all around. We will continue more and more. Okay, so I will continue like this. We are almost going to arrive where we start. And as you could see, we won't close the row, we will continue all around making more. Well, here as you could see, we almost closed the center and we don't have enough space. I will continue making more until I see that I can make more, okay? But all around, we will continue making more. And like this, only single crochet, you see? And you can make and use this bottom for a scarf, for a sweater, for a headband, or for different things, okay? I think that this technique at this bottom is very useful for common breaks that you may have. If you want to decorate also a pillow or so, I think this idea is perfect. As you could see, we are closing the center. The hook almost fits right there. Okay, so I think I will stop right there. One more. Okay, maybe 2 more. And now, okay, we will finish right here. We will close the row in circle, just slip in one, and we are going to make a knot. Also, I was thinking that you can use it like this or like this, okay? I think that this it's more puffy and it looks more beautiful. If you want, you can sew in the back and use it like this and you have a beautiful bottom, right? Or it could be the center of a flower, like you wish. But in my case, I want to make some petals around. We will make a knot. I will use one thread of white and with the same hook we are going to continue. So I will make this version, but you can play and you can make your own, right? So right here where we finish, we are going to start with the new stitch. We will go up with 3 chains and in the same place we are going to make a double crochet out of 3 crochet. You see, we are going to make a second double crochet out of 3 crochet, and once we have this we will skip 1, 2, and right here in the second we are going to make a single crochet. Again, we will go up with 3 chains and in the same place 2 double crochet more. Then we are going to skip 1 and in the next one a single crochet. And like this is how we are going to continue all around. But well, we are going to continue making more petals like this one, and at the end I will show you how it looks. Remember that between we are going to skip 1 and then we will continue. So I will continue making more petals. Well, at the end we are going to slip 1 to close and we ended perfect, right? So now we are going to use this flower to decorate and to cross it. I will put a brush in the back, so when I cross it I will pin it right there and I will have this cross poncho. Or you can wear it like you want, maybe you can put it in the shoulder, and you can put the flower right there and use the brush. We won't iron the part where the Salomon knot is because it will flat. The only part that we will iron will be the top. But well, let's see how it looks. Well, easy, right? I hope that you all enjoy making this poncho with me. I hope that you all make it. I think that it will be beautiful if you make something like this to give to someone. I think that they will really appreciate. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know in the comments if you have other idea that you want me to make, and if you let me, I will show you how. Don't forget to give me a like, to subscribe, and to follow me in all my social media. Thanks again, take care, and see you in the coming videos. Bye bye. I love you. Bye. See you.